Good morning. Welcome back. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a wonderful, restful 3-day weekend. And if you celebrated Easter, you had a happy Easter as well. We are continuing on our virtual learning journey with week 3. Week 1 and 2 has exceeded my expectations. I am super proud of every single one of you. Week 2 was even better than week 1. And I know week 3, we're just going to continue on. Excelling in this virtual learning journey. One thing I wanted to point out is I had a lot more questions week 2, people reaching out, asking for help, Zoom conferencing to help them through MobiMax. I encourage you to do that. Okay, we saw really good results with that last week. So if you are struggling with anything, please let me know. I can't know that you're struggling unless you reach out. There's plenty of ways to do that. Email, phone number, or request to Zoom. Ms. Walker, can we Zoom? I can share my screen with you. We can walk through MobiMax, can walk through Google Form, whatever we need to do. So this week we are continuing on in the solar system. Last week you talked about geocentric versus heliocentric models. Okay, just to recap, geocentric, geo is Earth. Earth was in the center. But as we started getting better technology, because remember science always changes, because we get better technology, we're able to find out more. So in this case, we were able to get telescopes. We were able to see not just with the naked eye, we were able to see that, wait a minute, the Earth isn't in the center. We're revolving around something. We're revolving around the sun, which is where the heliocentric model comes into play. The heliocentric model is the one that we still support to this day because of the technology that we have. So we're moving past that, and this week we are getting into properties of objects in the solar system. We have a lot going on in the solar system, so we're going to be spending about the next month on this standard, talking about all the different properties. I have attached this learning target to this weekly or Monday folder for you to have as a reference. I have highlighted everything that's going on this week, and we're actually going to stay on the standard for probably the next 3 or 4 weeks. We're kind of breaking it down. We're going slow. This week is only about inner planets. So our total standards compare and contrast the properties of objects in the solar system, including all of those. Okay, and then it talks about the different properties, so you can read through that. But this week, we are focusing take out objects, and we're comparing and contrasting the properties of inner planets. So there are 4 inner planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. So throughout this week, we're going to be just giving an overview of what makes it an inner planet, certain characteristics, and then certain details about each of the 4 inner planets. Next week, we're moving on to outer planets, and then we'll compare and contrast the 2. And then we'll move on to the different bodies like asteroids, comets, meteors, those kind of things that are found in our solar system as well. So that is our standard, our learning target for the week. If we just look at this overview really quickly, remember you got this weekly agenda this morning. This is your lifeline. You should be looking every Monday. As soon as you log in, pull up every class's weekly agenda. This is what your science one will look like. Scroll down to the day. Okay, check. Did it all? Great. I'm awesome. Okay. So Monday, we're just giving an inner planet overview. Right, you're going to log into Google Classroom. That assignment will be posted for you. You have 3 things to do under that. Just the check-in should take you, this is where this video is located. Fill it out on the bottom, should take you, 3 to 5 minutes. Inner planet video, that's a quick 5-minute video. And then just the 10-question inner planet video checkpoint form. Just to go over what you read about in the video. Tuesday, we're splitting up the inner planets even more. You're going to read an article on Mercury and Venus and then complete the graphic organizer part 1. Wednesday, you're going to do the exact same thing, but the other 2 inner planets, we're going to deal with Earth and Mars, and then fill out the graphic organizer as well. And then Thursday is going to be your MobiMax lesson going over inner planets. Now for this, there is inner planet lesson and lesson test assigned to you. The lesson test automatically is assigned to you, you do after the lesson. Okay, you're only doing the inner planets. So if it starts to talk about the outer planets, starts to talk about comets, meteors, asteroids, the sun, then you've probably gone too far, and send me an email and make sure that you are in the right spot. So inner planets is going to be the title, right? A lesson. Actually, all of the articles that will be in the MobiMax you have already read Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. So you can either reread those to help you answer the questions, or just click through and just make sure you're clicking on the interactive activities because you've already read those articles if you did your assignment Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay. And then Friday is just wrapping it all up, Inner Planets review. All right, you're going to have a comparing and contrasting two of the Inner Planets assignment on Google Classroom and a quizzes. Now the quizzes will be a quiz project grade for the week, just like the seasons one. Whatever you receive on that quiz project grade will be your grade in the grade book. So if your goal is to get 100 in the grade book and you don't get 100 on the quizzes the first time, study the questions. All right, there's flashcards you can do at the end, study them, review them, and then retake the quiz as many times as you need to get that 100. If you're happy with a 70, I hope you wouldn't be. If you're happy with a 70 and you get a 70 the first time, great, okay? But I encourage you to take it again, and there's no reason you shouldn't get 100. It may take you a couple times, but there's no reason you shouldn't get 100 to get 100 in the grade book for science for Inner Planets. Some optional fun things this week, just really quickly. We have a Zoom strength and conditioning Tuesday at 8:30. We're just going to use that time just like we would do in a regular strength and conditioning class to check in and answer any just general questions you have about any news related to school, and then complete a mindfulness exercise to get our blood circulating and our mind right for the day. The Zoom link and password you will see on your screen. I blocked it out for this video so nobody could see it, just for safety purposes. And then Zoom talk on Thursday at 9 a.m. with Miss Walker. This week's topic is the ultimate dad jokes. Okay. One thing I ask is if you're going to attend this, remember it's just optional, but if you're going to attend this, it's going to be a lot of fun. To make it even better, please prepare some clean and appropriate jokes. We all need a good laugh during this week, during this time, so I thought this would be a fun one to do. So the more you prepare, the better it's going to be. And then if you just look below for some social netiquette things, make sure that you follow those to make our Zoom meetings professional and even better than they have been. I've really enjoyed seeing you guys. So I hope you can attend at least one of those Zoom meetings this week. As always, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, something not working for you, you can't get in a schedule, please help me. Please reach out, and I will be glad to assist in any way that I can. And if you have any questions, let me know. Bye, guys. Have a good week.